big disappointment. Hi guys, today I'm here with a review of The House That Horror Built by Christina Henry. I have read a couple of other books by Christina Henry and I've liked them. And because of those books, I had a lot of expectations from this book because the plot was extremely intriguing. The characters seemed quite eccentric. Overall, this book just had the feel of a really creepy horror novel. See? But instead of a good creepy horror novel, what I actually found in this book was a big disappointment. Okay, let's talk about the good parts. The characterization in this book is pretty good. The characters were created and developed pretty well, which is one of the strongest parts about Christina Henry's writing. So, no doubt there. The second thing that Henry had going for her in this novel was the setting. The setting was perfect for a brilliant horror novel. A really creepy house of a horror movie director uses his house as a kind of a museum. All his horror works, and he has different kind of props in the house. He has different movie posters and they're all very creepy. So as I said, the setting was really good. A house that had a lot of creepy stuff, which could have served as the best place to have some really creepy scenes. But now comes the bad part. Christina Henry really spoiled the entire book by completely destroying the pacing because she did not pace her scenes well. Uh, the scenes themselves were not as creepy as I would have imagined looking at just the cover. Even if I wouldn't have known Christina Henry, I do know that she does have a penchant for writing lighter, dark scenes, if that makes any sense. So basically, she doesn't go very hardcore, dark when it comes to creepy and scary scenes. So I was expecting lighter versions of really horrific scenes, but what this book had was extremely badly executed scenes that were not creepy at all. The scenes were bad in this book, the pacing was totally off, and the reveals were really anticlimactic because one of the reveals was too early. The main reveal did not feel like a reveal at all. And she made the most common mistake that horror writers, or I should say horror writers, make. That is, they market the book as a horror book, but it actually is just another suspense book with a human killer. She did not use any of the elements she had going for her. Especially, she did not use the house well. She just used one of the props, and it was really heartbreaking to see such a good concept and setting boiled down to literally nothing. So, my rating for this book is just 2 stars. Do not read it if you want to read a horror book. Maybe if you want to read a good suspense novel, then maybe you'll like this book. And if you're scared easy, then you'll definitely like this book. But if you're a hardcore horror reader, then do not go for this book because this book is kind of meh. And that's all for today.